Hey guys, it's me Marquita, and I am starting a new playlist on my channel. The playlist is called Get to Know Me, and I will be answering questions, but I also would like to get to know y'all, so leave your questions and answer in the description below so that we can get to know each other. Hey everybody, it's me Marquita, and today's question is what's my favorite TV series? My favorite TV series is, I like the Real Housewives shows. Yes, I'm basic. I'm that basic. Yeah. Guilty pleasure. Yeah. I also, one that I like that's not on air anymore, I liked, oh crap, I forgot the name of the show. Emergence. I loved that show, and they only got one season, but I was mad when that jealous girl, that jealous woman told Faith, or nope, that was not her name, I forgot her name, that she was a robot. I'm like, why would you do that? And then it was like, haha, she basically is self-aware. And so I didn't like the way that it ended, because the way that it ended kind of reminded me of Stepford's Wives. If you ever seen that movie with Nicole Kidman, how it showed that, oh, they're the perfect women, and then because they switched, was it producers or directors, like in the middle of shooting that movie, it then made the Stepford Wives go from being brainwashed to robots. I didn't like that. That's how I felt like Emergence did. I felt like it started out, yes, we knew that, we thought she was an alien, but then at the end she was a robot. Like, okay, don't Stepford wife me. I didn't like how it ended. I did like Mixish. I liked it, that one, especially Mimi. She was Micah Michelle, if you don't know who Mimi is. Cutest little girl. Cute as buttons on a bear. She was so cute. Mimi, so sassy. I would love to meet Mimi, but think it's a little creepy because I'm a grown woman wanting to meet a little girl, but only because I think she's hilarious, and I hope that she goes far in her little career. I watched a little bit of Blackish, and then I have never seen Grownish, because I'm like, okay, we're pushing it a little bit. And I know that Grownish came out before Mixish, but literally what made me watch Mixish was, and I don't know his real name, but Zach from Saved by the Bell. I am an 80s baby, 90s kid. And then Tika. Love Tika. So them two is what made me literally watch the first episode of Mixish. And then when I seen sassy little Mimi, I was like, okay, who's this little sassy little thing? Cute as she wanna be. And that's what made me continue watching it. is because of because of Mimi. And like I said, love Tika, and I love Zach, and I am sorry that I don't know his real name. You know, but another thing that kept me watching it is because I felt like that's kinda not really my story, because I wasn't around in the 60s and 70s. But if I was, that would be my family, because, you know, I am a black female dating a white male. So the only problem is we don't have kids, birth kids together. We have the girls together, but I didn't give birth to them, and I'm not the biological mom. I am the biological aunt, but I'm not the biological mom, and he's not the biological dad, but he is the dad, and I am the mom. But you know, I would, if I had a little girl, a little mixed little girl, I would want her to be Micah because she's so sassy. And I know I probably wouldn't feel like that if that's my kid all the time, but I am literally raising two little sassy divas right now. And if I had a third sassy little diva, would I be okay? I would. Another TV series that I liked, I can't think of another one. I like Wizards of Waverly Place, and I liked it. You know what? That's the only one that's popping in my head. Girl Meets World, that's the other one, but that's because I'm from the original. Boy Meets World was my time, so by default, of course, love Topanga. Want to have a real life daughter, and I want to name her Topanga. But that's just because I feel like I'm a collector of odd names. I didn't name my kids odd names because I didn't have the right. I mean, I did have the right to name them, but because of situations, my sister named them, and I was like, okay, that's what their names will be. And I never changed their name. So I could have, and I could have said, no, that ain't what I want their names to be, and they would have had to pick the name that I said. But you know, why would I fight her? She carried them for almost 9 months. I guess technically it was 9 months, because they were born at 37 weeks and 4 days. So, you know, she carried them, and she almost died having Savannah. So why not? You know, it was, I didn't fight her. but I had other names that I liked it. But yeah, I love unique names. But I'm an odd person. I like weird names, and Topanga is one on my weird list. I like the name Arcadia, and that's literally only because I seen Joan of Arcadia. I used to watch it with Bella Thorne. No, not Bella Thorne. Amber Thorne. I think that was her last name. But she was Joan of, and she lived in Arcadia. And I seen that and I go, oh, I love that name, Arcadia. So then, but the show only had one D and I got two D. Well, I don't have two D's, but I always spell it with two D's, Arcaddia. That's how I always spell it, with two D's. And then, of course, my bear that I've been having for going on 23 years, Ikaika. I got it from Ikaika from Making the Band. It's a man. So he's real. He's from Hawaii, lives in Hawaii. And when I seen Making the Band, not the band, not Diddy, but Phil Pearlman, the one that discovered Backstreet Boys and NSYNC and I think Five, LFO, 98 Degrees. I'm pretty sure some other people, but he was almost like the godfather of boy bands in the 90s. And when he did Making the Band, which turned into O-Town, when Ikaika got kicked off, I think I watched like 2 more episodes, but then I got put in state custody, so I couldn't watch it. But I really was not supporting it when Ikaika left. And when he left, I was like, why would your wife? But you know what? I can't tell him and his wife how to do. But that's where my bear's name comes from. It's from Ikaika. And if I said his last name, I would be doing a dishonor to him because I can't say it. My Tennessee mouth can't say all them syllables. I really can't. And like I can hear that I'm not saying all the syllables, so I'm not even going to try to say it. But that is where I got my bear's name from. Ikaika was from Ikaika from Making a Band, and he lives in Hawaii, and I think he's still around because he had a YouTube channel, but he hasn't uploaded, and I wanted to support him because, I mean, hey. But yeah, so that's how my bear got its name. And I did watch the band though with Diddy. I did watch that. I got mad when he made them walk across the bridge for cheesecake though. That's the only episode that I could think of. But of course, why is that the one that stands out in my head besides Dion or Dalon or however you say his name, when he got called out for not being Jamaican? And they're like, he's not Jamaican, he's just regular black, and he was faking an accent. I seen that episode when they called him out. That was funny. It wasn't funny, y'all. It wasn't funny. It was funny, but it wasn't funny. But yeah, so I did watch it, but I got mad when I was like, you didn't even eat the cheesecake, Diddy. Like, how are you gonna waste food? Like, a fat B.I. could have ate that, and I'm talking about me. I'm the fat one, and I could have ate that cheesecake because it looked good. But anyhow, that's my favorite TV series.